Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your April general reading. I have laid out the cards present, past, and future. I will be doing personal readings now, and the information for that is in the description box below. I give out a free reading on or about the first of every month, and I take the winners from the comments and the donations that I previously received. So thank you all to you who have been participating. Moreover, I appreciate your presence now. And I feel and appreciate all the support that you give to me in whatever way you do. Your presence here being the main, most important way. So Virgo, your overall energy for April is the Seven of Wands. There's a strong energy of you sorting through and evaluating your strengths, responsibilities, obligations in order to delineate what it is that you're willing to give your energy to, so that you're sharpening up your ability to curb many of the offers that you are attracting because of your skills, because of your abilities. There is a way in which you are demarking your expertise so that you are freer to delve into and pursue those things that are most significant to you, those things that bear upon your greater mission, your greater purpose. And so there may appear to be a sense of defensiveness from you towards others, but that is because you're keenly aware of your limited resource, finite energy, and the great work that you still are interested in accomplishing, that you still are moved to move towards. This is a card that's confirming your path and the achievements you've already made, but that you're very clear that you have a lot more to do. The Four of Pentacles is, in fact, acknowledging that accomplishment, acknowledging your achievement. This delineation of space in order to free yourself up in pursuing specific dreams is based on a very clear foundation of achievement. You have gathered your financial, economic, practical resources so that you are secure and stable. You are grounded. You have prepared yourself to move as independently as necessary should the need occur, but that you are in a place of building upon this foundation you've already achieved. So there's a real sense of cautiousness here, of deliberation, of being very careful, of having a plan that you intend to execute. And this is about, indeed, amplifying your abundance, your wealth, your prosperity, but that is not the sole purpose. It is that you recognize how greater prosperity or wealth can support the pursuit of your dreams, which are substantial. They are long-term. They are great social. This can even be building some kind of a practical program, institution, or opportunity. In the past, the Eight of Swords describes a kind of overwhelm of ideas. This is you overthinking, overanalyzing the best way to move forward. My sense is that you have had an abundance of responsibilities and obligations, that there have been a lot of people speaking at you, offering their opinions, sharing their ideas in a way that has made it somewhat depleting and exhausting for you to be clear on the best way for you individually to move forward in building what it is that that you are working towards. This can also be a wealth of resources that are difficult for you to know how to select the best strategy moving forward. In many ways, it's kind of highlighting this sense of not having enough. And I don't mean that in a material way. I mean that in terms of your ideas, perhaps a feeling of not knowing enough so that you are always shoring up your ideas through the expertise or knowledge of others. This card is saying instead, you know enough. You know more than enough. You know all that you need to move forward in the area that expresses your ideas, your beliefs, your inspiration, your wisdom, your knowledge best. And that these strategies are useful. These wannabe participants are plentiful. There are many people that will lend their support, ideas, and information to you as needed, but that you have to release the desire to have all of that, to accumulate that in a way that you feel will shore you up against failure. You don't need that. You already have the alliances, the knowledge you need moving forward, but you may be depleting yourself by overthinking, by believing that you must entertain all of the ideas and opinions of others. In the future, we have the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. So along with this plan of your own that you're in some way trying to protect or cordon off or define over and against the participation and ideas of others, you are keenly attentive to all the contracts, all the exchanges of energy, not only through your relationships, but in terms of your money, your value. You do understand your value in relations to others around you. And this is part of your acknowledgement that you have, in many ways, been over-providing in some particular area. You may, because of your vast resources and stability, been something of a provider, been a caretaker of others in your relationships in general or in particular relationships that have to do with your work and your personal life. As a result of this, you're now making sure that all relationships reciprocate you. All terms of negotiation are clear. All negotiations net you a reciprocity. And I don't mean an equality, I mean an equity, which means you know your strengths and your values. You make sure you receive something that is equitable in return in all relationships. And on the other side of that, if you are in the position of regularly receiving resources for others, you're making sure that you are giving back from a place of your strength. This is you recognizing that you must stop and enjoy the rewards of your efforts, which clearly are considerable, and that you, in fact, are due by stepping back, by receiving the rewards, by enjoying the process. You're allowing others to give to you, to acknowledge your contribution, to recognize you, to reward you. And that these things are always a negotiation, but they're out of a conscious agreement. They're not just things that are set in stone, even though that's often what we're led to believe. They're things that can always be negotiated, and I think you're appreciating that now as you move forward with a desire to build upon your dreams in some substantial way. So Virgo, I hope this reading is resonating with you so far. Please like this video, please share this with others. Please comment below and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It definitely matters to me. And the card I pull is honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Sagittarius also got this Soul's Journey card. And I think it's clear. There are a lot of people that want to be a part of something, things that you work in. That may be part of your literal employment, the entertainment of the ideas of others in interaction with your own. However, there is a level of integrity that is important to you in the work, in the pursuit of a dream, in building up something that you want to create, in the foundation that you've established. And that's key to your negotiations, your sharing of resources or exchange of energies with others. And from the flora and fauna of Africa, I pulled the spotted hyena. And the plant associated with that is the delphinium, and the key word is protection. Trust your intuition and instinct. Watch your surroundings and choose your words carefully. This is sparking this sense about your cleverness, Virgo, your glibness, the way in which you're perhaps in some cases very dry humor, subtle humor may go unnoticed by others, but that there is a facileness that you have with ideas and words that may escape others, but contribute greatly to what it is that you want to build on. A tradition, your achievements already accomplished, perhaps the knowledge or skills you've accumulated that you are making your own. You're applying your expertise to in a way that makes them unique. In the present, the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Tower card. Whoa. There is an element of creativity, sensitivity to the needs of others, sensitivity to your own emotional experience that is shifting your recognition of the opportunity that is before you as the result of some major shift or change in the structures that have always supported you. There may be some institutional shifts or changes in those structures that is unpredicted, a surprise, that is underserving or no longer able to serve in the way that it has. This can be a new boss, a business shutting down, a shift in a department. It can be something that you thought was going to go in a certain direction, clearly not working out in the way that you had seen. But this is telling me that you actually are welcoming that unexpected change. You have enough to pursue your dream. Perhaps you're now opening up to ways in which you can rely upon your imagination, your creative energies, the support that you've given to others coming back to you, the ability for you to intuit what is needed, or the opportunity that is in fact a blessing in disguise through the destruction of some structure that is no longer available or is not available as you had anticipated. The Eight of Swords in your past is clarified by the Justice card and the Four of Swords. Quite beautiful here. The shift in focusing on your relationships in the here and now, the way that you now perhaps understand how you've always been a provider. The Queen of Cups is really amplifying this ability to take care of others is something that comes naturally to you. and may have been a sublimation of other talents and gifts that you were not able to exercise in the workplace, as an example. However, you have gone through, some call it a long, dark night of the soul. I think it's the result of some very challenging experiences, some very disappointing experiences, some heartbreaks, some a sense of failure in some areas, or certainly things not working out in the way that you believed when you committed full-heartedly to these opportunities or relationships. But as a result of learning, allowing yourself to understand your responsibility in those failures or disappointments, you actually realize that these challenges were gifts. They were gifts to your sense of integrity, your self-knowledge, what it is you believe in, what it is you want, who you are, so that you're now grateful for these challenges. And that sense of gratitude is now what grounds you moving forward and helps you understand this new sense of justice which you are internalizing. Perhaps in the past you externalized the fight for justice, the advocacy for others who had suffered unfairly. But by internalizing that struggle for justice, you've actually come to a place of empowerment, not gratitude for oppression or maltreatment. I would never say that. But I think understanding that the challenges have made you stronger. And as a result of that, you are in a position of empowering others similarly, contributing to this fight for justice in a way that you might not have been able to in the past, with the resources you've accumulated. In the future, the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. I see your mastery in your security, your stability, and your generosity, really finding a new expression. In some ways, you owning your accomplishments in a new way, owning the accomplishment of supporting others that needed you, the pride in your ability to provide for others, the mastery of the knowledge or skill that you have built perhaps your career on, that others clamor for, your expertise, that is translated into this place of accomplishment and master achievement, not just of these things, but in the sense of being in a position now to help others, to show others how it's done. And in that regard, you actually are recognizing and acknowledging the support you have, the love that is there for you. Perhaps it has always been there for you. And your ability to draw on that, to continue to amplify a part of yourself that perhaps your colleagues and your friends or family have only seen in some particular way, but you now understand that it's key to the way that you are growing this new enterprise, this new opportunity, something permanent, practical, and long-lasting, a contribution to your field that was not likely before because of your fear of allowing yourself to be imaginative, soft, visibly creative in a way that you have always been. And that perhaps because of the necessity of your taking care of others, you put on a back burner. And now an opportunity to express yourself, to align yourself with others who express themselves similarly is available to you and is impacting on a new way that you exchange energy with others. I'm going to finish up this reading, Virgo, with a crystal oracle. And I pulled the Serpentine card. And the key word is transformation. My life is transforming at the perfect time in the most powerful way. Thank you, Virgo. Until next time, namaste.